Hi guys, I know it's been a week and I haven't uploaded anything. It's just because my computer is kind of old and it just heat up. So now I have to use my other computer which is like way older but it's still functional than the newer one. But basically my computer died so I cannot like fully edit my video and it took a lot of time. I know it's kind of late to say, but today the version 5.8 just dropped, and now I'm doing the review about the 5.8 live stream, which is like a week ago. It's kind of, not so great to do it now, but I'm gonna just go through an overview about the 5.8 live stream. And after watching it countless times, I finally made up all my thoughts about the overview and the content of the version. And on this video, I'll be going through what happened during the live stream and what I think about the content and the prediction work of what could have happened on the future update. By the way, on today's when I'm recording this video, the version actually dropped. So make sure you come check that out. But starting with a permanent summer event, Genshin Impact is introducing a new location in Netland with a fresh looking summer vibe design. And not does it only look fantastic, it also introduced amazing feature where you can paint your own world. The release of a new region in Netland also came with a limited event with many minigames and their own story quest. Following up with a new Archon quest with an introduce of a new character in Nefa. And we got a brief review about the character kit, she bring a new elemental reaction to the game, which is Lunar Electrocharge. But with Nordcry style, it's like a reaction, but with Nordcry style, it's lunar related. And it has something to do with the moon, or I say a lunar version of itself. We won't be going through a full kit in this video, but I will cover it. But I will cover her kit if I manage to win my 50-50 or yeah, if I manage to win my 50-50, even though I'm not planning to pull for Inefa. But Inefa is a robot that made with many mech pieces spread all over Tevat, yet her origin is still a way to be discovered. Moving on to the 5.8 banners. On the first half, we have Inefa running with Titlali, and for the second half, we have Mulani running with Chaska. It makes sense if Titlali is here since we already have Mawuika running on the previous banner. This is a marketing strategy with character that works with each other close together to get like profit. Like if you pull from Mawuika and Titlali is best for you, why don't you keep pulling for Titlali? Something like that. Meta-wise, I think the Pyro Gun herself is still the best DPS in the game, but until now, I think Chaska and Mulani still hold a very good position in meta. So, are they worth pulling? I think they hold their spot until somewhere around mid of 6.0, when like the mid of Nordcry. Some of it will probably get, power crap. In the stream, we also have some preview of the Bennett and Yelan skin. And let's be honest, Bennett's skin looks like now he's one of the locals from Natland. And Yelan's skin, it just cooks. Hoyo just cook. If anyone here enjoy looking at long legs, then you should really consider buying this skin. And I haven't mentioned about the Bennett constellation at the Marijav. I don't know how to spell it, Marijavari. And I'm super excited to explore about this insane low drop in the next version. We also have one of like the new weekly boss related to the story, but even though the patch has dropped today, but I haven't did the quest yet, so I would just let you guys discover on your own. Going through the developer discussion and change, we have got a skip time button. No, not what you think. It's not the skip story, it's just or skip dialogue. It's just a skip button, so you don't have to open your clock and adjust the time of the quest, and you have to wait for this. It just adjust it for you. I don't know if about this is much useful, but I would love to have a skip button in Genshin Impact. Just a skip button so I can like go through dialogue quickly. But we also have some artifact optimization for people who absolutely know nothing about the game mechanics and basically hiding the artifact that the characters are using needed the stat for the artifact to deal big damage, or some other quality of like the local specialty that can be listed for players when select and use. So basically, when you're trying to searching for some material from a specific region, make you find the items easier because they will ping it in on the map, something like that. Coming out some of my thought about the new Luna type elemental reaction, I think it will be a great update to the game and will make the game mechanic way more enjoyable if you didn't notice the character appeared in Notcry teaser. They were wielding a Dendro vision. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the new teaser that just dropped. Like I think last Tuesday. Yeah, that was dropped like last Tuesday. But on the 5.8 live stream, we actually see a Notcry teaser about the character, and she's actually Dendro. This could potentially leading to many lunar version of the reaction. You know, like other reaction like uh vaporize lunar, but lunar something like lunar vaporize and lunar melt, maybe lunar hyper bloom, something like that will be very interesting to have it, actually. But I think there's a problem with this game mechanic that I'm afraid that they will lock it behind a paywall, and you cannot enjoy Genshin fully because you eventually have to pull for characters, and pull for character you need fates, and then eventually you need you know to put some money into the game just to get what you the new game mechanic, and I don't really like that. I think that would be a very bad move for Genshin, but if they also release some 4 stars going with those reaction, then I will be like absolutely fine. Like 4 stars way easier to get, and also I think from the when Notcry will release, they will eventually give us a free character. So I don't think that's a much problem, but there's still a concern about they locking all the new game mechanics behind a paywall, and I don't think that's a very clever move. But if they can keep the new reaction, I'm sorry, new elemental reaction type in the future in the game, for like it's more easily to be accessible for free to play, then I think that's not a problem at all. That's it for this video. My laptop just died. Yes, it's still dead. I couldn't get it to be fixed. I think the CPU just like burn out. But as soon as I hope that within this first patch of 5.8, I will get my computer back, because I have a bunch of intertwined fate, and I want to pull for Sitlali, but I don't want to record it on my old computer because the quality just sucks and it just cannot run Genshin. So please, if you like this video, maybe consider subscribing, help me out, get me monetized, and when I get some money, I'll eventually upgrade my PC. I'm so sad right now. But anyway, see you in the next video.